Yo guys, well, um, we are just 6 days away from Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'm saying 6 because this video will probably not be uploaded until after midnight. So it's currently 11 o'clock, a little past like 11:15, and Grand Theft Auto 5 will be coming out in about 6 days, which is amazing. Today I'm gonna just talk about some news that came out from Grand Theft Auto 5 and a leaked map as I notify myself about all the cool stuff that's going on. So first off, today the map was leaked. Yes, the full map was leaked. Now, it seemed extremely small at first, to the point where fans were thinking that this map is fake because they said that this was going to be a massive map. But there is a lot of rural area and small towns to explore and a lot of houses to buy. At least from what the thing looks like, a lot of properties to buy, or houses, or whatever. But the downtown area pretty much is the size of the entire Liberty City from Grand Theft Auto 4. That is just downtown. That's probably about half the size of the country. Probably a third of the size. Like 25%. That's probably 25% of the map. The 75% is like all countryside and everything. So, if you know that the map, just the downtown, is as big as Liberty City, all of Liberty City, you know you have a big map. And this is all one downtown. This does not include the huge bridges you have to cross over. So think about the size of Grand Theft Auto 4 as the downtown. So that, yeah, it's confirmed for sure. It is going to be an extremely massive map. And I'll have a link in the description because, I don't have the technology yet to like post pictures, just like, but it's a big map. And in other news, some announcements, or I guess questions, were answered. IGN was asking about convertibles, and if you watched any, or if you played any Grand Theft Auto games, you know that convertibles had a top up, and they also had a top up, and the top down. They also had the top down. So pretty much if it was raining, you're in trouble. Well, now you'll be able to open and close the convertible top. Yes, open and close the convertible top. That is like beyond amazing. That definitely is something that's amazing. I'm astonished. They also talked about the different vehicles you could drive. You know, apart from the cars, you could fly airplanes, which has not been a feature in Grand Theft Auto for 8 years. 8 years ago, San Andreas came out and you were able to fly planes. Not to say that there's one plane in Vice City that you were able to fly, but San Andreas you really were able to fly planes. So now they're bringing that plane flying back. Then also that they're bringing back is the trains, the drivable trains. So a lot of video games have, you know, the railroad tracks and they're abandoned. So now you can actually drive a train. And they have quite a bit of trains from what it sounds like. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Just like driving a train holding up traffic. From the looks of it, they're not gonna be like a 2 or 3 car train. They look pretty big. So we'll have to see if that's just a teaser or if they actually are going to be like ginormous. Like 50 cars. But that's definitely going to be something exciting for train fans. I'm a little bit of a train fan. Not like where I go where railroad crossings and on trains, but it's still going to be something cool to have. Now, that's not really the whole awesomeness of Grand Theft Auto. The whole awesomeness comes from the missions and the map size and the real estate that I could buy, on underwater diving, hiking they confirmed, golfing they confirmed a long time ago. Hiking is kind of new. Biking, swimming, I mean, they confirmed a lot of stuff. Hiking is brand new. It has never ever been introduced in a Grand Theft Auto game. Ever. And also, possibly hunting. That, again, never was introduced in the Grand Theft Auto game. So there are actually going to be wild animals and different kind of animals for the first time ever in Grand Theft Auto history. So that just goes to show you how massive this game is going to be. And you know why it was the most expensive game to make ever, with a whopping total of $265 million to make. That is a lot of cash. That's about double what it took to make Grand Theft Auto 4. So there's the mechanics alone and all the realism and everything. Just I'm like impressed. Now, one of the features that they just recently talked about that made me like, oh my god, it can't get any better, is the car customization. Now, of course, we knew that you were going to be able to customize cars, but there are, between all the cars, which sounds like there's like almost 200 different cars, but between all the cars, there are over 1,000 different customization options. So you're going to be upgrading engine, you're going to be upgrading the speed, you're going to be upgrading horsepower, the color, rims, maybe headlights and taillights. I mean, this is going to be just amazing. people are really gonna come out. People are really gonna find clever ways to make the cars, and we're gonna see all these amazing cars on YouTube. Just these regular cars, not modded, just that look amazing. So it kind of was almost like Grand Theft Auto is kind of getting people away from modding the game. They're kind of getting people to play the game for what it's worth. Actually play the game, every mission, not using cheats, not modding cars. They're trying to make it the game for what it was made for, which was having fun. So, just the thought that there's going to be over 1,000 customization options is amazing. It's just amazing. And I can't wait to get a police car and customize it just to make it go flying down the highway. Now, back to the map. It's gonna be, I mean, people thought it was gonna be small, but you have to keep in mind that, like, the streets in Grand Theft Auto 4, GTA 4, may have been, like, 2-3 lanes each. Like, probably 3 at the most, so had some big roads. These roads are going to be massive. They're going to have, like, 6 lanes. Which is pretty big. 6 lanes of traffic is pretty big. It's gonna be a true LA. Because LA, as you know, there's usually 4 lanes, 4 left lanes, and 4 right lanes. So that's like 8 lanes. So does that mean there's gonna be 12 total lanes on the roads? Probably. Just imagine how massive that's gonna be. Have that many lanes. And even though there's gonna be that many lanes, Rockstar Games has said there will be traffic jams and problems with traffic, accidents gonna occur, and accidents are gonna be a little bit different. Instead of just smashing into a car and a car taking off, what's gonna happen is you hit them, just like, just barely hit them, and they're able to drive off, they're gonna flip you off. Which is pretty funny and pretty amazing at the same time. But if you get in a bad enough accident, fuel will leak, and they can shoot a gun, and that fuel leak will lead to the gas tank of the car, and the car will go boom, just like that. Also, money. When you rob a store, when you rob a store, in previous Grand Theft Auto games, and in previous games, you just held a gun up to the person, and kind of just like, the character would say something sometimes, but most of the time the character would just be like, yo, not the money. But now, Rockstar decided, well, wouldn't it be fun if we had a player demand the money? So what's going to happen is when you're robbing a store, when you're robbing a bank on Grand Theft Auto, if you scream into your headset, like, come on, give me the money, they will give you the money faster. So, pretty much you screaming is going to trigger the AI to give you the money faster. So that is going to be pretty fun. There's going to be a lot of mad people in my house. Particularly after 10 o'clock. I'm trying to rob a store. Yeah. But, guys, this can be an amazing game. And you guys know. Tomorrow, I'll be talking about all the Grand Theft Auto games, one by one. Talking about the whole storyline, talking about the city size. I'm going to be talking all about this up until the release of Grand Theft Auto 5. We'll do an unboxing. I got the collector's edition, so I'm definitely going to do an unboxing of that, and then I'll play it. And then probably next Friday, Saturday, or sometime around then, I'll make my first impressions video on the game. But you already know this game is going to be the best game ever. But until tomorrow, guys, peace.